That's the name. They say, what's your name?
It's Jalen. Jalen.
They saying use. Who else did they say?
That was it. That was it.
Okay, I'm gonna be right here.
Good afternoon. I would like to thank everyone for joining us. I want to ask everyone to please silence your phones. If you have a question, please raise your hand and we will bring a mic over to you. For those on Zoom, please use the raise hand feature, and we will get to Zoom if we have any time left over at the end. So joining us from Florida State is Coach Hamilton, along with student athlete Jalen Warley. First, we will start with opening remarks from Coach.
Congratulations to Carolina. I thought that they really had a great defensive plan. At the beginning of the game, made it very difficult for us to initiate our offense, and that's kudos to them for having a much more aggressive plan. I thought that our plan was to drive the ball and get to the free throw line, and that's what we attempted to do. But our inability to do that, at least for the first 12 minutes of the game, not being able to get to the free throw line was definitely one out of our plans. But our goal at the beginning was obviously minimize the effect on the boards, and that was unsuccessful. Hopefully not giving them easy buckets in transition, and that was somewhat challenging for us. And my point is that I thought we got beat by a team that played better than us. I thought they were much more aggressive, much more physical. And when you get in a tournament like that, teams who have that level of confidence, who are in sync together with their teammates and with their system, I think play a game like what they played against us today. We've been on the other side of it enough, so you have to compliment them for the effort that they put in, the togetherness, passion that they played with, representing their school. I thought they did a great job against us today, and we just got to come back and regroup and develop back into the way we've always been. Any questions?
Anyone have any questions?
Yes.
Here in the middle.
You would have coached against Baycott like a million times, probably over 5 years. What stands out about him as a player and his career, which is kind of
Well, today I thought he was the best version of himself. You know, he's this is the best game I think he played against us, the most consistent for 40 minutes. He's a big, strong youngster. He's wide, strong, and he has good savvy. He's either sealing you to open up lanes for drives, or he's going to the offensive boards. And a lot of times with players, they want to be what they need to improve on. He is locked into being the best version of him, being physical, strong, opening up lanes for his teammates, rebounding and shooting a high percentage. And today I thought he did a good job when he did have to switch to contain the dribble, which shows that he's made a big improvement with his ability laterally to contain dribbles, which puts him in a whole nother position. And he's doing those little things that sometimes people don't like to do. They call it dirty work, but he loves the physicality, and he's always focused on rebounding and getting himself in position to do that. And that just says about the growth that he's gone through since he's been at Carolina.
Okay, do we have any more questions? Here in the front, on the left.
Yeah, Kip Coons for Press Box View. Leonard, how crucial was it in the first half that Carolina got into the bonus so early? You talked about you trying to get there. They got there and I believe had 12 free throws first half.
That's interesting. You noticed that too, huh? but I just think that it was the officiating the game of basketball is tremendously difficult. And if you called every foul and every touch, the game won't have a flow. And I said earlier that our inability to get to the free throw line hurt us a lot, especially in the first half. And as a coach, you wonder, but there are games when maybe the whistle might go your way sometime. It's hard to figure out sometimes. So I just have to give them kudos for their ability to draw fouls and our inability to draw fouls. I thought we tried to attack. I thought there was contact. But in basketball, that's just the way the game goes. The officiating is part of the game. And sometimes I'm amazed at how accurate they are, the number of opportunities they have to make calls. So, but I think they had a big to do in the game.
Second row.
Hey, Coach. David Glenn from the North Carolina Sports Network. You have faced 5 different Carolina head coaches over multiple decades. What is different about facing the Hubert Davis Tar Heels?
Really? I didn't realize that. Who were they?
So you got Coach Smith, of course, for a long time, probably with you at several schools, right? You got Coach Guthridge, Coach Doherty, Coach Williams, and Hubert, right? That'd be 5, right?
Hubert brings a passion to the club that is impressive. He has the ability, in my opinion, what I've seen, the players feed off of his energy. And it's very difficult as a coach, especially when you're just getting started, to develop your culture. Now, there's a lot of tradition at North Carolina. I grew up in North Carolina, so I'm kind of part of that. I remember Bones McKinney and everybody who's been in that league for many, many years. So I grew up an ACC fan. But North Carolina represents what the best of college basketball and how they've conducted themselves over the years and the standard that Dean Smith set for many, many years. And I think that Hubert has them playing with that level of pride that the school and the community deserves. And in order to do that, you have to connect with your team and you got to have a relationship. It's not always easy to get players to do things that require a lot of effort. In other words, unfortunately, none of us want to be uncomfortable. And nobody want to be hot, nobody want to be cold, nobody want to be tired, nobody wants to push themselves when they're a little fatigued. So you have to have a relationship with your players that they relate to you because they have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And I think that Hubert has developed the relationship with his guys where he's challenged them to be better than what they could be because they responded to his instruction, and that's the makings of a great coach and a great pro in a great program.
Okay, this is our last question in the back.
Adam Gackin with Orange Fizz. Coach, you said that your team wasn't able to fully execute in the first 12 minutes, but you kept it close at the start, down by just 3 with about 5 minutes left in the first half. Then North Carolina went on its run. What changed in those last couple of minutes?
If I remember correctly, they came off the bench with their rotation guys, and those guys came in fresh. And I think maybe we didn't quite have as deep a bench. They had more energy. And I think for that 3 or 4 minute period is where they got their confidence back because they had those two possessions where they got 3 rebounds in each possession. And we seemed to not be able to match their energy in that period. And once we got down, it was hard for us to get back. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Hold on, I forgot Gail. Right.
Jalen, do you have anything you want to add?
You got anything you want to add?
I just think they played harder than us during that stretch, so I feel like it was hard for us to get back in a good position to win it.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thank you.